Welcome, loyal viewers, to another heart-pounding chapter in the saga of Days of Our Lives, brought to you by the Days Drama Digest team. The sleepy yet scandal-ridden town of Salem is no stranger to jaw-dropping revelations, illicit affairs, and secrets that threaten to unravel the very fabric of its residents' lives. But the latest bombshell surrounding young Tesoro has sent shockwaves through the community, leaving fans clutching their remotes in disbelief. For years, we've watched Sophia cradle Tesoro, her supposed child, with a mother's fierce love. We've seen her fight tooth and nail to protect him, to shield him from the chaos that perpetually swirls around Salem. But what if everything we believed about Tesoro's origins was a lie? What if the child Sophia has raised, loved, and sacrificed for isn't hers at all? Buckle up, because this twist is about to take us on a roller coaster of emotions, suspicions, and betrayals that will leave no one unscathed. The question on everyone's lips is simple yet earth-shattering. Is Tesoro truly Sophia's child? For weeks, whispers of doubt have crept through Salem's cobblestone streets, fueled by cryptic conversations, suspicious glances, and a DNA test that has turned everything upside down. The Days Drama Digest team is here to dissect every heart-wrenching moment, every tearful confrontation, and every clue that points to a truth too devastating to comprehend. Let's dive into the drama, unpack the evidence, and speculate on where this gut-wrenching storyline might lead. The DNA test that changed everything. The saga began innocently enough, or so we thought. Sophia, the fierce and determined matriarch, has always been unwavering in her devotion to Tesoro. From his first cries to his toddler tantrums, she's been there, a pillar of strength in a town where trust is as fleeting as a summer breeze. But when Tate, Tesoro's presumed father, demanded a paternity test to settle lingering doubts, the results sent shockwaves through Salem. The test was unequivocal. Tesoro is not Tate's child. The revelation hit like a thunderbolt, shattering the fragile piece of Sophia's world and igniting a firestorm of accusations. Tate's face, etched with betrayal, haunted viewers as he confronted Sophia in a scene that crackled with raw emotion. "How could you lie to me?" he demanded, his voice trembling with a mix of rage and heartbreak. Sophia, her eyes brimming with tears, clutched a lock of her hair and thrust it toward Sarah, the town's resident skeptic and self-appointed truth-seeker. "Take it," she spat, her voice a mixture of defiance and desperation. "Run your precious test again. Prove Tesoro is mine, and then leave us alone." The camera lingered on Sophia's trembling hands, the strands of hair a symbol of her unraveling certainty. Sarah, ever the provocateur, didn't back down. "You're deluded, Sophia," she retorted, her words dripping with venom. "You think another test will magically make this go away? Tate and Brady won't stop until they uncover the truth, all of it." Her warning hung in the air like a storm cloud, promising more turmoil to come. Sophia's response was chilling. "They'll get over it." But Sarah's piercing gaze told a different story. "That's magical thinking," she shot back. "This isn't over. Not by a long shot." A web of doubt and deception. The DNA test results have opened a Pandora's box of questions, each more unsettling than the last. If Tesoro isn't Tate's child, could he also not be Sophia's? The possibility is as unthinkable as it is tantalizing. For years, fans have speculated about the shadowy circumstances surrounding Tesoro's birth. Was there a hospital mix-up? A deliberate switch orchestrated by one of Salem's many schemers? Or something even more sinister? The Days Drama Digest team has been combing through the archives, piecing together clues from past episodes that might shed light on this mystery. Let's rewind to Tesoro's birth, a moment shrouded in chaos. Sophia, heavily pregnant, was rushed to Salem University Hospital after a car accident that left viewers on the edge of their seats. The hospital, a hotbed of drama, was understaffed that night, with nurses scrambling and doctors distracted by their own personal crises. Could a mistake have been made in the maternity ward? Fans will recall the eerie presence of a mysterious nurse who lingered near Sophia's room, her face obscured by a surgical mask. At the time, her appearance seemed inconsequential, but now, in light of recent events, that shadowy figure takes on a new, ominous significance. Was she involved in a switch? And if so, who is pulling the strings? Then there's the question of motive. Salem is a town where grudges fester and revenge is a way of life. Could someone have targeted Sophia, swapping her newborn to inflict maximum pain? The list of suspects is long and sordid. There's Vivian, the cunning matriarch with a penchant for manipulation, who has never forgiven Sophia for thwarting her plans years ago. Or perhaps it's Xander, the brooding bad boy whose tangled history with Sophia is a labyrinth of love and betrayal. And let's not forget Kristen, whose knack for orchestrating chaos makes her a perennial suspect in any Salem scandal. Each of these characters has the means, motive, and opportunity to pull off such a heinous act, but the truth remains maddeningly out of reach. Sophia's defiance and Sarah's crusade. Sophia's reaction to the DNA test has been a masterclass in emotional complexity. Her insistence on another test, her refusal to accept the results, speaks to a mother's unyielding love, or perhaps a desperate attempt to cling to a lie. In a heart-wrenching scene, Sophia sat alone in her dimly lit living room, clutching Tesoro's baby blanket as tears streamed down her face. "You're mine," she whispered, her voice breaking. "No one can take that away from us." The raw vulnerability of that moment left viewers reaching for tissues, but it also raised questions. Is Sophia's certainty rooted in truth, or is she in denial about a reality too painful to face? Sarah, on the other hand, has emerged as the story's relentless truth seeker. Her accusations against Sophia are unrelenting, and her words carry the weight of someone who knows more than they're letting on. "You're letting Tate and Brady torture themselves," Sarah warned in a heated exchange. "They won't stop until they have answers." Her words hint at a deeper conspiracy, one that might implicate not just Sophia, but others in Salem's tight-knit community. Is Sarah driven by a genuine desire for justice, or does she have her own agenda? Her history of meddling suggests the latter, but her dogged pursuit of the truth has made her a fan favorite among those craving resolution. Tate and Brady, meanwhile, are caught in their own torment. Tate's discovery that he's not Tesoro's father has shattered his sense of identity, leaving him questioning everything he thought he knew about his life with Sophia. Brady, ever the loyal friend, has vowed to stand by Tate, but his own investigation into Tesoro's origins has unearthed troubling clues. In a recent episode, Brady stumbled upon an old hospital record that hinted at irregularities in the maternity ward on the night of Tesoro's birth. The document, yellowed and creased, listed a second baby born at the same time, a baby who was never accounted for. Could this be Sophia's real child? And if so, where's that child now? The emotional fallout. The Tesoro twist has ripple effects that threaten to tear Salem apart. Families are divided, friendships are tested, and old wounds are reopened. Tate's confrontation with Sophia was only the beginning. In a gut-wrenching scene, he stormed into the Brady pub, where Sophia was meeting with her sister, Nicole. "How could you keep this from me?" he roared, slamming the DNA test results on the table. The pub fell silent, every patron frozen as the drama unfolded. Nicole, caught between loyalty to her sister and sympathy for Tate, pleaded for calm, but her words fell on deaf ears. "You don't understand," Tate said, his voice cracking. "I loved him like he was my own. And now I don't know who he is." Sophia's response was a masterstroke of defiance and heartbreak. "He's my son," she declared, her voice rising above the murmurs of the crowd. No piece of paper, no test, no one in this godforsaken town can change that. But her bravado couldn't mask the fear in her eyes, the fear that the truth might be more devastating than she's prepared to face. The scene ended with Sophia storming out, leaving Tate staring at the crumpled test results, a man broken by doubt. The emotional stakes are equally high for Tesoro himself. Though too young to understand the storm brewing around him, the tension in his household is palpable. Viewers have noticed subtle changes in his behavior, clinging to Sophia more tightly, shying away from Tate's outstretched arms. It's a heartbreaking reminder that even the youngest residents of Salem are not immune to its dramas. How will Tesoro cope if the truth about his origins is revealed? And what will it mean for his future in a town where secrets rarely stay buried? Speculating on the future. As we await the results of the second DNA test, the Day's Drama Digest team can't help but speculate on the possibilities. If Tesoro isn't Sophia's child, the implications are staggering. Could Sophia's real child be out there, raised by someone else in Salem or beyond? The idea of a long-lost child, unaware of their true heritage, is a classic Days of Our Lives trope, and fans are already buzzing with theories. Some believe the mysterious nurse from the night of Tesoro's birth might hold the key, while others suspect a larger conspiracy involving Salem's elite. Then there's the question of who Tesoro's real parents might be. If he's not Sophia's, could he belong to another beloved character? Fans have pointed to Sammy, whose own tangled history with babies and betrayals makes her a prime candidate. Or perhaps Tesoro is tied to a new character, someone waiting in the wings to shake up Salem's status quo. The writers have a knack for keeping us guessing, and this storyline is no exception. One thing is certain, the truth will come at a cost. Sophia's world is already crumbling, and another negative test result could push her over the edge. Will she lash out, seeking revenge on those who doubted her? Or will she embark on a desperate quest to find her real child, tearing through Salem's secrets in the process? Tate, too, faces a reckoning. If Tesoro isn't his son, will he walk away from Sophia, or will their love prove stronger than the lies that threaten to tear them apart? The heart of Salem's drama. At its core, this storyline is about more than DNA tests and hospital mix-ups. It's about the bonds that tie us together, bonds of love, trust, and family, and what happens when those bonds are tested. Sophia's fierce devotion to Tesoro, whether he's her biological child or not, speaks to the universal struggle of motherhood. Tate's anguish reflects the pain of betrayal, while Sarah's relentless pursuit of the truth mirrors our own desire for answers in a world full of uncertainty. As we watch this drama unfold, one thing is clear: Days of Our Lives continues to deliver the kind of heart-stopping twists that keep us coming back for more. The Tesoro mystery is a testament to the show's enduring power to captivate, shock, and move us. So, grab your popcorn, settle in, and join us as we unravel the secrets of Salem. Will the next DNA test confirm Sophia's worst fears, or will it offer a glimmer of hope? Will Tate and Brady's investigation uncover a truth too explosive to contain? And who, if anyone, will emerge from this storm unscathed? We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe TV Days Drama Digest for more updates on Days of Our Lives.